to get around him.
Welcome, they call me Big Herc, and on this channel you will see basic motorcycle install videos, wind therapy, vlogging, just our motorcycle life, enjoying each other's company and meeting new people and going to new places. My adventurous side exploring life with my not so adventurous wife, but we enjoy doing things together and it's a match made in heaven.
Hey, welcome back, guys. I just decided to get the old Harley out today. Actually, it was a nice day. It's 59 degrees here. Wanted to get it out earlier today, but just got busy with life. I was off today. Had the grandbaby. We had to take her some stuff in Knoxville. Now I'm about to head up to my folks' house, drop some stuff off, and I said, ain't no better chance than to get the Harley out today. We just get out and ride and take you up, this is the road right here. We call it Sevierville Road 411. Figured I'll get out today, take y'all with me as I ride up to my parents' house to drop some stuff off. It's about 30 miles away, give or take. I should be back before the sun goes down, because when the sun goes down, it's gonna get real chilly. Got my Harley Davidson windbreaker on, wind jacket. Actually, it cuts the wind. My wife bought it for me for Father's Day, her and the kids. They bought it for me for Father's Day, this past Father's Day. And I rode with it several times, and actually I love it. It's lightweight, it knocks the wind off of me, so I'm good to go. We're about to go through a part up here. I call it 13 curves. I think that's about what everybody calls it. But just a nice little windy road, a little 2-lane road. Back road up to Sevierville County. We in Blount County right now. Got some nice scenery. About everywhere out here you can look. Let me rephrase that. I ain't gonna say everywhere, but when you're in East Tennessee, you can almost look and you'll see a mountain view somewhere. One day I'll jump on Joy. I don't know if I've ever recorded. I've been on it several times, but jump on Joy. It actually runs parallel to this road right here. It's just on the other side of it, and it's just closer to the mountains, and it don't have as much traffic, and it's a nice road. You can run it all the way up into Sevierville County and get closer to Pigeon Forge. This is the infamous Coca-Cola house. Now a lot of the stuff is gone now, but this house right there, you see all the Coca-Cola stuff there now? It used to be just full of Coca-Cola stuff everywhere. Those garages back there in the back, he actually had people from Coca-Cola museum come up here, and he had stuff in those garages that they didn't even have. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. I knew the guy personally, used to work with him before he passed. But yeah, he had stuff they said the Coca-Cola people come down here from the museum, wanted to buy, they didn't even have. Now I'm sure since he's done passed, more than likely they done sold the stuff and the museum has it. But that whole yard used to be just full of different kind of Coca-Cola products. See what I mean though? Everywhere you look, you see mountains. Might back off his forward truck unless he turns so I can go through these curves up here at a nice pace. That's a nice house with that 3-car garage, and they got a little short one for a side-by-side or something. Was talking to a guy, well, not personally, but was talking to a guy on Facebook on one of the groups, and he had asked the question about should he do a stage 2 on his bike, or should he do suspension first? And him and his wife had some trips planned for next year. Well, I have more than a stage 2, but I got a built 124, but I got Legends front and rear suspension. It all depends on what's most important to you. Now, if it's just me and I'm the only one that was riding, the performance hands down. It's fun to be able to drop a gear and just take off. It's fun to be able to take it to the track. It's fun to be able to take it to the track. But with my wife riding, suspension. We sat here and I have Legend Revo A's. Yeah, Revo A's on the back, 13-inch. And I got the axials, or however you say it, 21s on the front. But I had to send my Revo A's back to get rebuilt. They got a full lifetime warranty, well, no problem. But during that time, I had to put the stocks back on. My wife told me, she said, babe, we rode it one time, or she rode it once without the Legends. You don't realize how big of a difference it makes until you either upgrade or have to go back to stock. But she sat there and she was like, babe, I'm not gonna ride this thing again until you get them shocks put back on. And like I said, you really don't realize how big of a difference it is until you go back. But I love the suspension, but I also love the power. I love the power a little bit more. The only thing I haven't done, and I used to say I wasn't going to, but it's coming, is the stereo. I'm looking to do a stereo, nothing outlandish and not trying to compete, but just a high quality or nicer end speakers and amp. I think I'm gonna get me an extra set of bags to actually put subs in each bag. That way when I'm just cruising, I can just have a little music, and then when I'm ready to travel, I can just throw the other bags on. So I'm gonna get me another set of bags, of course extended, that way everything matches up. I ain't gotta change up my little fender fascia and all that stuff. Oh, where we just rode through and what I was talking, that was the section where we call 13 curves. Nice little, it ain't long, but nice little windy road, and I thought I might have to slow down because of this truck, but you can tell he's a local. He went through there at a nice little pace. But back to the stereo. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade. A lot of people tell me go with Hertz and different things. I don't know what I'm gonna go with, but I'm looking at them cicadas. Man, they sound good. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the cicadas and get me a nicer amp. And I'm definitely gonna run the DSP. A lot of people say that DSP is not, you don't have to have one. True, you don't have to have one. But the way I look at it is this. If you know anything about baseball and bats, on a baseball bat, there's a spot called a sweet spot. If you can connect the ball with that section, it's like magic. Well, to me, that's what a DSP does. Every speaker has a range that it'll play. It might be 100 hertz to 1,000 hertz, but don't mean it's gonna play it correct or play it. The quality is not going to be the greatest over that whole range. That speaker might play great at 200 hertz to 600 hertz. Well, DSP, in my opinion, will dial it down to where it only is getting those frequencies. All the unwanted noise, where it's not going to even really matter, it gets filtered out. So I will run the DSP. Now the DSP, don't really know which one I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna really probably go with whatever my install guy recommends. But yeah, I'm on the upgraded stereo now. I've done basically everything else that you could do to this Streetlight standard. I can go further into it just like the motor. Can I do more motor work? Yeah. But I want to still keep it reliable to a certain extent, and I'm happy with the power I got. I don't need any more. If I want more power, then I'm gonna probably just buy me another Harley. Which I'm also thinking about that too, because I want me a big wheel bagger. If we get up here to this straightaway, we'll open this 124 up and pass these cars, if I can. Boy, that'll be nice. Just to have that house right there, your back porch, looking on patio, looking off into the mountains, unobstructed view. Sit out there and just chill, have your fire pit, morning coffee, whatever. Well, was able to get around him. Now we can go through her and just kind of cruise to where me and my wife bought our first house. It was back over in that way, up on the hill. Had a gorgeous mountain views. The main reason we left is for our kids in the school system. One of them electric truck, Rivian, well, SUV. I wonder how them things really do. As far as pulling, how quick does the battery drain when you're pulling something? Because I would assume that that battery is going to drain a lot quicker with a load behind it. I don't know why that Rivian on the door is gold, but everything else is chrome. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna pull over here and get gas. Try to go to get gas now before my parents, before I get to my parents. That way when I leave their house, I could just head straight out. But like I said, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom and hit that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I drop new videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.